Days of my career so far.
Nashwa has the lead. Here's La Parisienne on the outside. Nashwa's in front. La Parisienne is coming to try and grab her. Nashwa and La Parisienne. Nashwa's held on to win it.
She's been magnificent. The rate she's improved has been incredible, and you can't get much better than her.
Well, there are real hopes that Hollie Doyle is on the verge of winning a Breeders' Cup race, because in the filly and mare turfs you've got Nashwa, Hollie, and it's got to be said that on the day she's very likely to be favourite. She's been in tremendous form.
Yeah, exactly that. You know, she's danced every dance so far, you know, in her relatively short career, and she's proven versatile in many different ways in a short space of time. So it's another box that's unticked is the Breeders' Cup, so we'll find out a bit more.
You know, she's a versatile filly. I think she'll be fine. The distance is 1 mile and 3/16, as the Americans call it, but we call it 1 mile, 1.5 furlongs. So to that extent, it's a sharper requirements, you know, it's a little bit more jump position, hold. It's a fast run race. If the weather stays dry, we should be all right.
Like John was saying, the ground can be a worry. You never really know what you're going to get. But thankfully, Nashwa's kind of proven on all different types of ground so far, so she's not too ground dependent. Hopefully she can take to the sharp track.
She looks to be the perfect horse. She's lightly raced. You could argue she's still improving, and she ran a cracker last time.
Yes, she did. Look, you had a horrible draw on the Prix de l'Opera on the outside, along with Tuesday, and the pair of them actually were very well ridden to go around the whole field. It takes a bit of doing. You have to use the horse to get there, and then next thing they're leading and second. And the problem is that Tuesday, obviously being a 1.5 mile filly, you know, he kicked coming virtually out of the false straight, and that is often fatal at Longchamp when it's soft, because you just need to come into straight, just wait a little bit and then go. And consequently, we had to go with her, and then we got rid of her, obviously, but the stamina just told out. You know, it's tough when it's that soft, and it was very soft ground.
I mean, it was heartbreaking, you know, because she did everything perfectly well. You know, I got the position, you know, it wasn't the plan to go out and make the run in, but I felt like the fractions I set were ideal, but coming down the hill, that stride or two where I got softened might have just cost me, you know, and I know the winner kind of made up a hell of a lot of ground. You know, at the furlong pole, watching back, you wouldn't pick the winner, really. Yeah, she was unlucky. The way she quickened on that heavy ground was unbelievable, really, for any horse to do that. And she ran her heart out, and you know, to be beaten by the outside of the field, it is deflating for the whole team.
Breeders' Cup still mean as much to you as ever?
Yeah, it does. I mean, obviously, I love the Breeders' Cup. It's a wonderful event. It's gone in strength and strength. I mean, I think always we like being when it's at Sant because we know exactly what we're going to get, what ground, what the main track and everything else. So we always live a little bit in fear of what the weather's going to do. You're chancing it when you have it back east or in Kentucky with the weather. Let's hope we have it like this.
When I walk the track, I just felt a bit dead and sticky. So when I ride for Johnny, I always feel so relaxed and chilled. He fills you with confidence because he's, you know, the ultimate professional, really, and he leaves no stone unturned. So you have confidence within him and what he's done in the prep with the horse, and it's down to you on the day, isn't it? There's no real excuses.
And Hollie, she's wonderful. Her work ethic, she's very savvy in a race, very strong rider, and totally dedicated. She reminds me a lot of Julie Crone. It's not easy to break into the top echelon with the jockeys, but she's done it and done it very clearly and very well. And when you have the dedication she has, that makes all the difference. There's no point being hugely talented and indolent. She's only a 3-year-old. You know, often these mares at 4 and 5, they're really streetwise. She's only a 3-year-old. You got to break, you got to get a position. It's a tight turning track. It's nothing big and sweeping about it. So you need luck in running. We hope we get that, but that is something you'll find out on the day.
It's mental, like, to think that I'm going out to the Breeders' Cup with, you know, she'd probably be favourite. Yeah, it would be a dream come true, but we can't get too carried away until it might happen. So